How should English language teachers apply natural language acquisition theory in their classrooms? If you've ever wondered how to help your students develop real fluency, this theory offers a powerful framework. Let's break it down. Natural language acquisition theory is built on the idea that people learn languages best the way children do, through natural exposure and meaningful interaction, not through rigid drills and constant correction. For English language teachers, this means rethinking some traditional approaches. The first principle is simple but transformative. Let your students speak freely. When learners are practicing their spoken English, resist the urge to correct every mistake or interrupt their flow. Constant correction creates anxiety, shuts down communication, and ultimately slows down the learning process. Instead, create a safe space where students feel comfortable experimenting with language. Let them stumble, self-correct, and build confidence. You'll be surprised how much progress they make when they aren't afraid of making errors. The second principle focuses on input. Expose your students to the language through meaningful reading and listening activities. This is what linguists call comprehensible input. Choose materials that are relevant to your students' lives and interests. Use authentic texts, podcasts, news articles, stories, and conversations that provide rich language models. The more students are immersed in real English, the more naturally they absorb vocabulary, grammar patterns, and pronunciation. Make the input useful, make it engaging, and make it abundant. Once students have had sufficient exposure and free speaking practice, that's when you introduce structured speaking tasks. Assign presentations, debates, role plays, and discussions that challenge students to use the language purposefully. At this stage, students have internalized enough of the language to produce it more accurately and fluently. The key is sequencing. Input and free practice come first. Structured output comes second. To summarize, remember these 3 steps. First, allow students to practice speaking without correction or interruption. Second, expose them to rich, meaningful reading and listening materials. Third, assign structured speaking tasks once they're ready. By following the natural language acquisition approach, you'll help your students develop genuine fluency and confidence. Start applying these principles today and watch your classroom transform.